Okay, John, it's great to be here in Houston, and I am thrilled at having had a chance to talk to you about the work that our Ukraine task force has been doing in Rotary, Great Britain and Ireland. It's being chaired by a guy called Alan Smith and James Onions, who works hard on our inter-country committees. We're actually going to be doing an inter-country committee charter with Ukraine, and I know Ukraine obviously is very close to your heart, so I just wanted to ask you to have a chance to send a few words of encouragement for all the hard work they're doing.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much, Nicki, and let me thank, again, all the Rotarians in Rotary, Great Britain and Ireland for the incredible work you've been doing for Ukraine. I think 20 disaster response grants have actually come out of your part of the world. It's one of the leading areas in the world. So you've really stepped up, you've led the way, you've shown the rest of the world, Rotary world on what to do. I've seen some of your newsletters and they're incredibly impressive in terms of the breadth of the work that you do. So thank you so much. Thank you for your support of Ukraine. Obviously, there's a great deal more that needs to be done, but you've really led the way with your passion, with your energy, and your work. And again, we as the Secretary are here to support you. And thanks again. And we will get Ukraine through this extraordinarily difficult time with your help. So thank you, Nicki, and thank you to everyone in your part of the world.
Not at all. And you asked us to let you know some of the work that's being done beyond the disaster grant, because beyond the disaster grants, we've already got so many of those, as you just said. I think we've raised about $2 million that we're working directly through, working with Katerina and working through all of the other task force that you put together, and let alone the in-kind. So the outpouring of the need to take action and the need to help, especially focusing on the refugees, is huge. So thank you for...
Yeah, and you know, we've raised what, $15 million now through the Rotary, through the Disaster Response Fund, but there are all kinds of work that's going directly, not through the foundation, to Ukraine. And I suspect there's another $15 million there as well. So if any of your clubs or districts are working directly with Ukraine, and whether it's in kind or cash, not through the Rotary Foundation, please let us know. Marco Nicosia, who runs our Zurich office, he's trying to keep tabs of all the work that's being done outside of TRF, because I suspect there's probably another 15 million easily that's being done outside of the disaster response mechanism. And we'd like to have a better feel for what that number actually is.
The last thing that we want to say is, as you mentioned in the peace conference today, this isn't a sprint, it's a marathon. And of course, there's so much more to do once these families who are displaced get settled into homes. It's not going to be a short-term project, so we need to keep the distance.
Great. Thanks, Nicki.
Thanks, John.
Thanks everyone.